okay, I just had to say it. I'm done with this. The question is not if I'm done, because I just literally had it, I just had it with this whole situation. But is this really done for real? That's the right question. Okay, let's get non rhetorical and just go straight to the drama. I've been having a lot of problems in the last month and a half to access my academic account email. In that email, I had all my contacts, all my access to many virtual classrooms that I'm attending to. Yet has been a negligence of my part because I just didn't thought that it was going to become this such big mess. And now I'm denied to access my own account, and it had been very difficult to prove that I'm myself so I can recover that access. Yet, for some reason, today I couldn't care less. And that get me nervous. Okay, just for context, I'm doing history as a major in university. By itself, there's nothing wrong with history. I think it's a very important subject area of knowledge that should be studied. And I think the amazing people there and the ones who are not amazing, they are just lame, so you don't care about those people. The problem is that for so long, for 6 years, 6 years and a half of my existence, I've been there and never felt that I like it. I'm doing this video because apparently there's no videos of somebody who is studying any kind of humanities just saying that, oh, I regretted my decision, but not in the sense like, oh, I regret it because what I'm going to do it now, because apparently I never was scared about that. Also, kind of probably this has to do that I never also see me doing history. I saw me doing this. I think I've been doing a mistake constantly choosing stay there for 6 years. And later, do you think that it was just negligence not to tend my security of my account, so suddenly I lose my access to it? I've been studying 6 years and a half or something that I really despise. Okay, the whole thing was kind of getting a little bit heated. I calm myself now. But the problem that I also have, and I realized today is the day that I knew that the only thing that I could say every time that I'm talking about history is how much I hate it. I hate it. And otherwise, I despise it. I feel depleted. I feel it drains my life. It feels like that. And even though that sounds like I'm elaborating this big, kind of rant, the problem is that I know that I'm better than this, than a just simple rant and mumbling. Yet I can find the words to start to describe how much down I feel about it and how much I feel that I've been doing the same mistake over and over and over for 6 years. And now, let me arrive into my privileged bubble and tell you that I'm not only being privileged enough to just study university, but also studying university in one of my, one of the biggest universities in my country, that it's also state funded, so I don't have any amount of student debt. I also being extremely privileged that I've been cared and maintained, and I didn't have to stress about my economic situation. I wasn't forced to study whatever I'm studying now, which is history. I'm good at it. I'm not the best, because for being the best, you need to also have some kind of interest in the matter, and I don't have that. But it's easy for me, and I really didn't struggle, if you don't count every time that I self-sabotage myself, because deep down, I know that I hate being there. How privileged, yeah, I have the privilege to be bad at school because That's me. That start messing up with your head at some point. Oh, and let me tell you, messed up in the head. One of the interesting things that I noticed after 6 years of doing something that I hate is that not only mess up your head by thinking how privileged you are, having those amazing opportunities, and also having a loving system of support that helps you to go any endeavor that you do in humanities. Can I start explaining that I'm doing humanity? I'm not doing accounting, I'm not doing medicine or law. And I'm so detached from reality also because, well, I guess it shows that I'm a little bit unspoiled brat, but not only that, but after 6 years of not doing something that actually fulfills me, at some point I just started to doubt so much to make new decisions. So much that even though I hate being in this scenario, I became so doubtful of taking another decision because I'm afraid to make the same mistake that I'm doing, that I just don't know what to do and I'm so lost. I wish I knew something better and I wish I had another kind of set of eyes, which is kind of disappointing because, apparently, and the next thing is going to sound so arrogant, but also is so honest because that's how I see life. But many people say, you're so bright and brilliant and smart and witty. I know it doesn't show. English is not my first language yet. Many people say that. How can you not just put yourself out there and find something else? But again, after so many years of doing things that you don't like, you start to doubt yourself so much and you start to think, what is going to be the next mistake? Anyways, the face of existential dread. If my energy of mental breakdown it's not present right now, I hope you see it right now. And it has nothing to do with the pandemic, which also is kind of a weird subject to me because not I'm only very detached from reality for many other reasons, but also I'm extremely detached in the sense that I kind of wish it was 2020, but no, I'm stuck in 2021, the worst year of my life. Because I realized one of the funniest kind of things of living in a functional contradiction is that because of this, I've been extremely miserable, yet I think I have an amazing life. I have myself. First of all, I'm. If I keep doing this, you are going to know what I'm talking about, or maybe not. Okay, Aurkitt, be in your place. Your narcissistic histrionic tendencies are showing, and it's so of becoming of myself. What I was saying. Oh yeah, my amazing life that I have. Not I only have other things to occupy my mind, and I'm also extremely inclined to do other things. I'm good at socializing. I would say that I have incredible friends. If I wasn't sometimes in the self-sabotage part of get rid all of them. I just did it because so many people I know because of this thing called studying history in a university or being related to that. So at some point I was like, you kind of trigger me. I would say that I have amazing friends. I don't deserve them. Well, no, I think I deserve them, but even though I think I deserve them, I'm not being a really good friend right now. With all the disappearing out of nowhere. If you're seeing this, it's because really I need your support. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do it and say to you, I need you, because, that's lame. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that I cannot keep with this energy anymore. Because one moment I feel that I'm having an ecstatic moment in life when I'm going in my garden and I take the fresh air and I look at the forest because I live in a forest and I look at other things and I look the sky and suddenly a butterfly stay in the flower that, because of climate change, my fruitful kind of tree thingies are blooming right now. And it's like, oh my god, it's like a spring in the middle of the fall, and I'm so happy about it. And later it's like, but you have to do your stupid academic chores. And it's I know. Although if it's look like I'm crying, it's not because of that. I have dry eyes and it tends to look watery despite being dry, and I don't know. I think I'm far removed to have human emotions at this point. But I like the performativity of it. Sometimes I just think that people don't take me seriously because every time that I'm having kind of like a major breakthrough, I'm laughing. But laugh is my natural state. I don't know. That's why it's so bizarre that I'm in such a rut because this is not me. It's like, who is this? This video could be titled Happy Person Discovered Depression the First Time in Their Life and Doesn't Know How to Do It. Yay. Also, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for this because apparently nowadays everything is so different and complicated. I used to do things for the internet a few years ago, and now everything is so different. You kind of need to do a whole Netflix production for your videos or being extremely raw and honest. And you see me here being a performer, using my emotions to convey a character. I'm just a projection in your screen, in case you didn't notice. So it's like, am I going to doing something here? Okay, so I decided the light in my room wasn't it. So I'm going to stay here. A decision. The thing I'm most afraid of because I don't want to make another decision and regret it for 6 years. Anyways, no, but really, I decided stay here. And not here in this part of my house. I mean social media. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it because I'm not good at being relatable. I know sometimes my spoiled brat, only child, narcissistic tendencies are joined to the party and low-key love that side of myself. But also, on the other hand, I know that I'm not like the other spoiled brats who have not only incredible amounts of money and willpower to do very stupidest thing to keep people entertained. So I guess I'm in that spot that I'm just doing this performing life, a slice of it. So be sure that I'm going to be more things like this in the future. If I already did another video, it's going to be here. If it's not, it's because this is the first thing that I make here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. For some reason, this feels so forced. So I'm just going to bye, like bye for good. Yeah. See you the next time. Surely it's going to be a next time. Bye.